if you don't engage in that practice, will you get the results? No. It's the same thing with success. It's the same thing with business development. Having the knowledge, the ABCD. That's what I'm saying. My own goal is to empower. So I'll stop right there. I'm looking at time. Any other questions? What about aid for trade? So if anybody's interested in international trade, I have a membership. You can go to toyinmesiri.com. International trade, I coach every single month. There's trade information. Okay, let me quickly just say this now, because I know many people follow me for that. If you want to win in the international market, you have to get several things right. Remember, I'm giving you recipe now. Okay, recipe. You have to know trade information. Knowledge. You have to embody a new type of knowledge. All that knowledge that you read on newspaper, Africa is poor, Africa is corrupt, Africa is this, Africa is that. That's not the knowledge I'm talking. That's not trade information. That's propaganda. Okay? And it is the systematic approach of keeping you away from the race. If that's all you're reading, Nigeria is this, politicians are that, this is that. If that is the only knowledge you have about international trade, you are not even in the game. So number one, trade information. That's what we have. When I host summits, what we do is we bring the leading experts in the world, economists, governments, investors, we bring them into the room, and what comes out of their mouth is what you never read on a headline. They give you investment opportunities, sector-specific opportunities. They even point you into the direction where they will tell you, like next month I'm holding an investment conference where the state governments will point to the land where it's available, where the government is ready to do PPPs, public-private partnership. That's trade information, not what you're reading on a news line. Oh, Africa is this. Oh, there's negative news is a business. If that's all you know about Africa, war, corruption, famine, disease, that's fine. 1 billion people cannot all be at war, right? They cannot all be hungry, right? But the world has been sold. And that's why it's a systematic way of keeping you out. You've already been eliminated from that race. And the people who propagate that news, they are in the country, taking the resources, participating in the wealth of Africa. They will sell the world. Hey, Africa is this. You all buy into it. But trade information is kept secret. Trade information, you will pay to get that information, because that information really is the game changer. It's understanding where you can invest, what the opportunities look like, and the who and the how. That's one. Trade information. Those are the things we put in our membership. You start accessing trade information. You can see some. I put some also on toyinmesiri.com for free. But the real meat stuff, join the membership, international trade membership. Now, the second thing you need, again, I'm giving you a recipe. If that's I know many people follow me for that, so I just totally it's still part of it. How to communicate and attract what you want. If what you want is in that line, okay, you need to be in proximity of the right people, the stakeholder, trade and investment stakeholder, not just anybody. Please hear me well. You need to be in proximity of trade and investment stakeholders. Many people think on social media is where they will encounter these people. You know why we have yacht club, golf clubs, chambers of commerce? Because these people, they've gated themselves. They don't want to be common. They're not living common life. This social media, right? Unless you know what you're doing. Like I won't go into that. If you're in my membership, I'll coach you through that. Number one, trade information. Trade information is not what you read on the headline. It's not free. It is priceless information. When we connect, like we have members that are in the government, we pick up a call. What is agriculture? What is the government investing in agriculture right now? Right? They will tell you, oh, there's an incentive right now. We're waiving tariff. Importation tariff is being waived on agricultural equipment. So if you import agricultural equipment into this country, the government will not charge you. Trade information, you run. You know where to invest. Number one. Number two, proximity to trade and investment stakeholders. It's not You not just that you know people, you have to know the right people, and they have to know you as well. I won't say too much on that. That's why we created a community and a membership. We have people from United Nations, government stakeholders, parastatals. We have them in there. Why? Because we are building, you have to build your relationship over time. They have to see you, they have to know you, and we have a network around people interested in business, trade, and invest. If you are not interested in it, that's fine. Like the golf club and the yacht club people, they are not begging nobody. No, you want it, you subscribe that annual golf membership. You want to be golfing and rubbing shoulder with the people, pay. It's not free. Everything out there that is free, they gate themselves, because again, successful people know they always pay into premium. But if you want common life, stay in the common where everybody else is. Okay, so number one, trade information. Number two, okay, proximity to the key stakeholders. They have to see you, because we only do business with people we know, like, and trust. Number three, knowledge. Not just knowledge of trade information, skill. There is a skill to building a business, structuring a deal, right? Serving as a consultant, exporting your products. There's a skill to it. So you might have the knowledge, you might know the people, but if you don't have the skill, you don't know what you don't know. You don't have a lawyer beside you. You don't have the accounting, tax rules, all those things. That's fine. The fourth thing, as I said, is what I'm working on this year: leadership and personal development. I've seen people, because every of these things what we've been tackling at Nazari. Okay, trade information we provide. You need to be in proximity. That's why I host my events and our network. See what I'm saying? I'm tackling it and showing people a ladder. Skill. Last year I spent time teaching people how to export, because if you don't know it, you don't know it. So you can go to my website toyinmesu.com and buy the courses. When you sit in my 3-hour masterclass, I used to serve at Walmart, the world's largest retailer, managing their global sourcing, supplier management, how they buy what they buy with the rest from the rest of the world. I put that thing, supply chain analyst, all of this. I put it in courses, and I'm telling you to buy. Your desire is not strong enough. I've done my part. It's there. It will sit there until your desire is strong enough. When your desire is strong enough, you will pay. It's already there. I've moved on. I've moved on. The next thing I'm going after now is leadership and personal development. Is because even if you have the skill, I'm still not able to make certain introductions for certain people, because they're not there. They're not there. I can't take you into a room. I can't introduce you to an ambassador. I can't introduce you, no matter what you want. I can't make that introduction for you, because your leadership and personal, you are not that person. You know, one of the things I teach is that, and this is why all of these things, see why I try to hide these things behind to my members, because it can be, right? At a certain level, if you want to sell and pitch at a certain level, it's easier to actually sell at a certain level. If you are selling $1, that's where people will be thugging and fighting you for $1. At the top of the house, when you say 10K, 20K, it's easier to sell. But here's the kicker: you have to be the person they want to buy from. I just dropped that for free. I'm going to move on now. You want more? Come into my coaching. So that's really the breakdown. Kobolaji said you pay for access, even how you choose to travel. Yes, success comes at a price. And just the fact that I'm even saying this is a problem. Like, what I mean is that this is something we should know. Like, this is something we should be teaching our kids. Like, this is the principle you should be passing down to your children right now. Right now, we should have mastered it and be teaching our kids. This is the whole point why people go to school. Is that go to school, learn ABC. But what is also happening in the world today is that the school you went to hasn't prepared you for this work. That's why they call higher education masters, PhD, is because if you want to perform at a certain level and you want to serve as an advisor, what school, what do you know? What you know is what you trade with. in the world we are living in right now. What you know. And if all you know is the ABCs of what they taught you 30 years ago, upgrade. This is where when I talk about personal development is how you increase your value in the world you are living in today and in the future. Okay? I went to school for ABCD, first degree mathematics, second degree information systems. That's not what I'm selling here. SAP certified consultant. That's not what I'm selling. If I put my resume and I say SAP consultant, I know what it covers. Not just any consultant, the best in the world working for the world's largest businesses. That's not what I'm talking about here. Is that I have also invested hosting more than 100 leading experts, presidential advisors, economic advisors. I've upgraded. What I'm telling people they need to do is look, anybody that wants to coach you, look at what they have done. Let me stop right there.